Hello boys, this is Mr. Ford with another Year 7 online music lesson on Monday the 8th of June. I should have set this last Wednesday, but I wanted to give some of you the chance to catch up with work you hadn't done yet. And I want this work to be submitted by Thursday of this week, that's the 11th of June, so that I can set you another task before the end of the week, which can then be handed in by next Wednesday. So the lesson objective is to notate music using Songmaker again, to input notes for 5 years' time by Noah and the Whale. That's hand claps, that'll be a bit of revision, a bass line, and the melody. And then you can make your own composition based on what you've learnt and complete a survey to send me the work you've done with Songmaker. All that should take half an hour, and then you'll spend half an hour completing not 2 this time, but 3 back to basics listening and theory skills workouts, and send the results to me on the survey. So ask yourselves, do I have an idea of what is expected? What did I do last time with the hand clap part and the chords of 5 years' time? Do I remember how to send Mr. Ford the work? I'm going to show you that, of course. And do I know how to input the results for the musictheory.net work correctly? Some of you still aren't doing it. So pause the video for a moment and spend a minute or two writing down ideas. So now that you've done that, you're watching this video here and you're going to use Songmaker. So click on that link there and this will come up. So surname, your surname please. I'm going to write in Ford there, first name, M, etc. And then it says hand claps, bass line and melody. Click on the link there. And this should come up. Going to move it up a bit. There we go. Now I'm going to first remind you how the hand clap part goes. It's sh, ti, ti, sh, ta, sh, ti, ti, sh, ta. And that's what you see at the bottom here. Sh, ti, ti, sh, ta. And I want you to go sh, ti, ti, sh, ta. Write that in. It's easy. Pause the video and go and do that, please. So it should sound like this. And the next thing is the bass line. That's this red note at the bottom, which is the beginning of the part you see here. C, 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 D, 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 C, 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 D, 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 C, C, C. And then there's another C before the pattern starts again. And that's simply C, C, another lot of Cs. So leave a gap and 3 Cs, and leave another gap, 3 Ds. Leave a gap, 3 Cs. Oh, and you remember that extra C at the end before the pattern repeats. Right, go and do that, pause the video now and then come back. Right, the third bit, the melody, is this upper part here. And that's shown here. E, E, D, E, E, D, E, E, D, E, G, C, D, E, E, repeats. So we're going to first look at this. E, E, D, E, E, D, E, 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 D, E, E, D, E, E. Very easy, you've got 2 E's there already. And you go D, E, E, D, E, E. Pause the video now and go and do that. That should sound like this. And now we're going to put in the next bit, which is D, E, G, D, E, G, and then C, D. D, E, G, C, D. So you need another gap. D, E. Oh, notice it's the same 2 notes as you had before, but then it was D, E, G. That's a gap up there. It's a bit higher. D, E, G. And can you remember the C, D then? C, D. So all together it's... So D, E, G, C, D. Go and do that, pause the video now and then come back. Right, now I need to show you how to save that. Click on Save. Then click on Copy Link. Then go back to the survey where it says copy and paste the link of your work from Songmaker. Click on there and paste that link that you have just copied. Please do not copy anything else, because otherwise it won't be your work. And having done that, click on the next link, which will actually give you the same thing as you had at the beginning of the previous task, but I want you to change it so that you've got a nice little tune, a bass line, and a rhythm. Now I'm going to remind you of a few things before you do that. And the first is this, that we have a very simple clapping part. Ti-ti, ta, sh, ti-ti, sh, ta, which repeats itself. So whatever you do at the beginning, keep it simple, and then simply repeat the pattern. Then pick 2 or perhaps 3 notes and make a very, very simple bass line. I'd actually like you to keep the same rhythm. So you might want to go D, 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 E, 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 D, 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 or F, 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 E, 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 F, 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 or whatever happens to be. And then for the melody, pick a couple of notes, repeat the pattern that you make a couple of times, and then maybe go a little bit higher and a little bit lower at the end for variety. And you might end up with something like this. And when you've done that, press Save, press Copy Link, and then go back to here, click in there, and press Paste, and then Submit. So, start again. Click on there and do your composition, and then follow the procedure for submitting. Pause the video, go and do that now. Right, and when you've done all that, then we'll go on to the next bit, the musictheory.net exercises. Click on that link there, and this will come up. And as I said, there's 1 group of 3 with the recap quiz, 2 and the recap quiz, and 3 and the recap quiz. And I absolutely want results, tests 1, 2 and 3 of recap 1, tests 1, 2 and 3 of recap 2, and tests 1, 2 and 3 of recap 3. The first group focuses on using all 5 black keys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the pattern repeats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes we start the pattern there, then we call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and of course that 4, 5 would carry on beyond that. And I want to remind you that last time we gave the middle 3 notes the singing names, Mi, Re, Do. Now I don't need you to remember the singing names, they're just useful for the purposes of these exercises, in which you're training listening skills. Now those 3 black notes we can represent on Songmaker like this. That's Mi, Re, Do. And the other way around. Do, Re, Mi. Now the 5-note scale, that's the pentatonic scale, has 2 more notes in it. So these ones here. So, La. We can put them down. La, So. Down there as well. Oh, and actually, why not put them going up again, so that we've got a descending scale and an ascending scale. So the first group of exercises goes through all those notes using the black keys on the piano. Then the second group goes through all those notes using the white keys on the piano, and as you will notice, there are a couple of notes missing, so you'll have to miss out 2 of the white notes. And then the final group, we're going to add the other 2 notes in, and then start linking that up with A, B, C, and so on, the way you've learnt to talk about notes already. So, just remind you again. Do, Re, Mi, Mi, Re, Do, and that's La, So, and that's high La, So. Whereas when you get to the white notes, C, D, E, are Do, Re, Mi, Mi, Re, Do, leave out the B, La, So. There we go. And you also leave out the F. So it's do, re, mi, so, la. If you think through what's needed for each exercise, it actually takes you through step by step, and you should be able to work it out for yourself. So about 10 minutes on each section. Every time put in your surname, and then your first name, and then the result of tests 1, 2 and 3. Please just put, if you've got 100%, put 100. If you've got 91%, just put 91. If you get 83%, just put 83. Please do not put percentage signs, do not put fractions or anything like that. Lads, please work hard. Look forward to receiving your results. Well done.